Not long ago, El Salvador was known for different headlines: crime, poverty, and a nation struggling to find its path. Then came a change, a young president with a vision. Nayib Bukele wasn't just promising change, he was about to rewrite the rules of national finance. In 2021, President Bukele made an announcement that shocked the world. El Salvador would adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. The traditional financial world scoffed, and the IMF warned of disaster. But Bukele had seen something others hadn't. For years, Salvadorans abroad sent money home through expensive services. Bitcoin could change that overnight. Once viewing El Salvador as an unlikely destination, tech companies began arriving. Software developers, cryptocurrency experts, and digital nomads flocked to the country. What they found surprised them: a nation rapidly building its future. The government's ambition continued. Plans emerged for Bitcoin City. Though initially criticized, the government's Bitcoin investment strategy proved remarkable. Their holdings tripled in value, generating over $400 million in profit, money that went straight back into the nation's development. Roads were built, schools modernized, crime rates fell. International businesses, once hesitant, began seeing opportunities. El Salvador was changing day by day. The government launched an unprecedented education initiative. 80,000 government employees are trained in Bitcoin and blockchain technology. Young Salvadorans gained skills for the digital age. A workforce was being prepared not just for today, but for tomorrow. International tech companies, attracted by favorable regulations and a tech-savvy workforce, began establishing offices in El Salvador. Jobs that once seemed impossible became reality. The transformation wasn't just economic. A new energy filled the streets. Young entrepreneurs opened businesses. International investors arrived. The nation's reputation shifted from one of caution to one of innovation. On the global stage, El Salvador's voice grew stronger. Other nations, once skeptical, began studying their model. President Bukele's vision of a modern, prosperous El Salvador was taking shape. Critics had predicted disaster. Instead, El Salvador found an opportunity. Its GDP grew by 10%, and investment flowed in. A nation once overlooked became a case study in economic transformation. Today's El Salvador tells a different story, of a leader who dared to think differently, of a people embracing change, and of a nation that turned crisis into opportunity. This story is more than a story about Bitcoin. It's about vision, courage, and transformation. El Salvador isn't just adapting to the future, it's helping create it.